Hey everyone, it's me, Clayton Kondo here for a brand new video today. And today's video is going to be a VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and Laserdisc update for Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. And for this update, I have 10 VHS tapes, 12 DVDs, 1 Blu-ray, and 1 Laserdisc to show you all that I got recently. And on Thursday, June 12th of this month, I went to two different stores. First, I went to the new half price bookstore that opened last year at Columbus, Ohio. I got 10 VHS tapes and 10 DVDs. And then I stopped at the Play It Trade store, also at Columbus, Ohio. And I got 2 DVDs, 1 Blu-ray, and 1 Laserdisc from there. So anyways, let's get this update started. First, we're going to start with the 10 VHS tapes, which all these come from half price books, like I said. This one's an MGM Hooray for Hollywood VHS tape. This is my third one I have. The other two are The Bad and the Beautiful and Someone Up There Likes Me. There's no printing on this tape. There's no title for the movie on the top of this VHS tape for some odd reason. And this is a 1948 movie from Warner Brothers. This is one of the Warner Brothers films from the 1920s till 1950 that were owned by United Artists Television and Turner Entertainment and released on video by MGM in the 80s and early 90s. And this is actually one of 3 VHS tapes that I got from the half price bookstore last Thursday that were still had the seal sticker stuck to the VHS tape. The other 2 I'll show later. This is a Paramount Great American Writers Series VHS tape. This is my 4th Paramount Great American Writers tape I have. The other 3 are The Great Gatsby 1974 version, Island in the Streams, and This Property is Command. Originally a 1991 VHS tape, but the sticker label says 1994 on it. And it's printed off the 39th week of 1994, but this tape still has the same master as the 1991 VHS tape, because it has the Paramount Great American Writers Series trailer at the beginning. I do know Mr. Silver Retro has this tape. Has a print date right here, which is January 6, 1987, even though this is a 1986 VHS tape. This is a Paramount 75th Anniversary VHS tape. And this is a movie I've been trying to get for a very long time. Now I finally got myself a copy of this movie. And this one's and there's something really interesting about this movie. This is a Paramount movie from 1943, and apparently this is actually one of 3 Paramount movies from the late 20s till 1950 that are not owned by Universal but Paramount themselves. this one, Sorry Wrong Number, and the 1938 version of The Buccaneer. So it's pretty interesting that Paramount actually still owns the rights to this movie instead of Universal. Printed off the 48th week of 1988, even though this is originally a 1987 VHS tape. And this movie is actually based off the radio and TV series, which is pretty interesting. Two print dates, September 11th, 1994 and September 1st, 1994. So this tape was printed 7 years until the dreadful 9/11 attacks that happened in 2001. So yeah. Yeah, that whole thing was really depressing, as we all know. This one's a key video turns the spotlight on Marlon Brando VHS tape. And was also co-released by Samuel Goldwyn Home Entertainment. And this movie was released by Warner Brothers when it came out in 1957, but somehow Warner Brothers lost the rights to this movie and was given to Samuel Goldwyn Entertainment. And currently MGM has the rights to this movie. And the Warner Brothers logo, the film's Warner Brothers logo on this movie is not shown because it's plastered with the Samuel Goldwyn Home Entertainment logo at the beginning. And this tape does not have the key video logo at the beginning. It just starts with the Samuel Goldwyn Home Entertainment logo, then the start of the film. So I'm guessing this might be a reissue of the 1983 CBS Fox Video VHS tape from 1983 inside the 1988 key video VHS tape design. And it has the CBS Fox Video seal sticker right here. And the last 3 VHS tapes are 3 more MGM tapes that I got from Half Price Books on last Thursday. This next one's an MGM Inglorious Black and White VHS tape. The print date's covered up by the hologram sticker, but it says 1991, and just like Johnny Belinda, this tape was also had the seal sticker sealed to the tape. November 14th, 1995. So this tape was actually printed the day my older sister Morgan was born that year. So that's pretty cool. And here's the last VHS for this update. And yeah, this tape was actually purchased. Yeah, I got this tape for $1, as you can see. Yeah, some of these half price VHS tapes from Half Price Books recently has crazy prices for unfair reasons. And this is also the last of the 3 VHS tapes that I got from Half Price Books that still had the seal sticker stuck to the bottom. So apparently this along with Johnny Belinda and The Sin of Madelon Caldette did not have the shrink wrap, but the seal sticker were not taken off. So I'm guessing the original owner did not watch these 3 tapes. Sorry, I can't really talk today. I don't see a print date there. Now let's go on to the 12 DVDs. The first 10 DVDs come from the Half Price Bookstore at the same location. This one's a 20th Century Fox Marquee Musical Series DVD. This is another movie I've been trying to get for a very long time. Now I finally got myself a copy of this movie. Now the DVD case, the case for this DVD said it came out in 2008, but the disc itself says 2006 on here, so I'm guessing this DVD was originally released in 2006, even though the case says 2008. This is one of two DVDs that I got from Half Price Books on Thursday that was in the cleared section for $3. Sorry my camera is not focusing very well. And this is a 1990 movie, and this movie was released when Universal was celebrating their 75th anniversary. And yes, this DVD does have the 75th anniversary logo at the beginning of the movie. As an ad for a Panasonic portable DVD player. And R.I.P. Alan Arkin, who passed away in 2023, almost 2 years ago. This is an IFC Films movie released on DVD by MGM. Has an ad for Species 3 on DVD along with the first two Species movies. Has an ad for Touching the Void and some of Errol Morris's films on DVD. This is actually the same ad pamphlet that this DVD came in with this is actually the same DVD advert that came with my DVD copy of this so-called Disaster, which is another IFC Films movie released on DVD by MGM. And this movie does look pretty interesting, so I decided to go ahead and get the DVD of the film as well. That's the receipt from Half Price Books, which I'm not showing for obvious reasons. This movie I had on VHS, I originally had on VHS, which I believe I got from my Goodwill store back in January of 2020, but I decided to get rid of it to make more room, and I wanted to get the Error Video Special Edition Blu-ray release of this movie, which has the two cuts of this movie, but it's gone out of print, so I decided to get the extended version on DVD instead. I have Silverado and The Missing on VHS. I do want to get The Professionals sometime. Now, this DVD I used to have back in the day, but it was not in the greatest condition, so I finally got myself a better DVD copy of this movie. And this DVD is used, but it's in perfect shape. And this is a childhood favorite of mine, so I'm glad to get this DVD back in my collection. And this is currently on the widescreen side. it was on the full screen site, but I decided to flip it to the widescreen site because I prefer watching movies in widescreen, unless it's a movie from the early days. And this is another movie that I had on DVD at some point, but I got rid of, but now I got it back in the collection. And this is actually one of 2 Pink Panther movies that I have in this update. Yeah, I was going to get this one, the remake, and the other Pink Panther films on Blu-ray, but those are out of print, so I decided to get them on DVD. And this movie, along with the first Pink Panther remake movie from 2006, were made by MGM and Columbia Pictures. Here's the disc which has the movie, and this too which has some Pink Panther shorts, the bonus disc. This movie is in Mandarin Chinese language with English subtitles, and also has an English dub. And this movie is released here in America by Warner Independent Pictures. This movie is from China, and this is actually one of 2 Warner Independent Pictures movies that I have in this update. The other one I'll show in a couple minutes. Here's the other Pink Panther movie that I got from Half Price Books on last Thursday for this update. And this one's pretty interesting because as you can see, this one was released on DVD by Universal, and unlike the other Pink Panther films, this one was actually produced by ITC Entertainment, and also has the Focus Features logo right there. And apparently, this is the only Pink Panther movie to not be released on video by MGM, but instead whoever owns ITC Entertainment. But this DVD is from Universal. However, MGM does have the television rights to this movie. So yeah, that's the reason to why this movie was never released on, why MGM never got the home video rights to this Pink Panther film right here. And here's the last DVD that I got from Half Price Books. And this was the other DVD I got that was in the cleared section for $3. And this is the 2002 English language remake of Solaris with George Clooney. I also have the 1975 Russian language film Solaris, which is on the Criterion Collection DVD. And from the looks of things, this DVD originally was purchased from FYE. Sorry I can't really talk today. I apologize. And finally, here are the 2 DVDs I got from the Play It Trade store, also on Thursday in the same location. And both these DVDs are foreign language films. This one's an MGM World Films DVD. This is another MGM World Films DVD I have. And this movie is in Castilian Spanish with English subtitles. This movie is from Spain. And this movie was released here in America by Goldwyn Films, which is a division of MGM, which was short-lived. And this movie is from Pedro Almodovar. And here's ads for other MGM World Films movies on DVD. This is the same advert that comes in my DVD of Senor de Burback, which I also got from Half Price Books last year. And no, this movie is not a porn film. It's a drama with some erotic elements, so don't panic. And here's the last DVD for this update. And this DVD originally belonged to the Columbus Metropolitan Library. And this movie is in Arabic language with English subtitles. And this is the other movie that I got in the update that was released by Warner Independent Pictures. And this movie is from Palestine. And this movie was also nominated for the Best Foreign Language Film of 2005, but that lost to Tatsi from South Africa. But it did win the Golden Globe winner for Best Foreign Language Film. And of course, we all know Palestine is in hot trouble now. Has been in hot trouble recently, as you all know. Next up, here's the only Blu-ray that I got for this update. This one I got from Play It Trade It. And lastly, here's the one Laserdisc that I got for this update. This one I also got from Play It Trade It. And this one's from Media Home Entertainment and by Image Entertainment. And this one looked really interesting. This one's only 56 minutes long. I believe this one was like a TV special or what. And it's directed by the late Jonathan Demme. And this is actually a Cinemaquet Collection release, which was also a division of Media Home Entertainment. And it only has one side right here. The other side is a dead side, because this one's only 56 minutes long. And this Laserdisc has the Cinemaquet Collection logo, not the Media Home Entertainment logo. So that's it for my VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, and Laserdisc update for June 18th, 2025. See you guys later for some more videos coming soon.